Alright, so I have two things to talk about here, and of course, the Worldwide Down celebration is coming, which means that a lot of minor things are coming, so they're not going to tell us everything, of course. Before I get into the VJUMP scans, we just got a hint from Dokkan, actually going all the way from the very end of here. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna speak on this, so, slightly down here, let's see. Whatever this is, it's going horizontal. Okay, it's not coming down from the sky. It is flying on the sky, but it is not coming down. It looks like it's Nimbus. Yeah, that was my first thought. It was like, oh, it's coming from space. It's a space pod, right? No, it looks like it's a Nimbus. This is what I think it is. It could be Dragon Ball related, like OG Dragon Ball. But they are showing it from three different scenes. So this is a ship scene. They're also showing it from the beach scene, and then they're showing it at nighttime. Now, this could also mean another thing that, from what I'm understanding, people are saying that this is more OG Dragon Ball, particularly towards the Demon King Piccolo and the Goku fight from like way back when. That could be fairly interesting actually, because we haven't gotten that kind of we haven't gotten a really good Demon King Piccolo in a while, and we also haven't gotten any interactions, any like, I guess, relevance for the Demon King Piccolo versus Kid Goku fight. I think the last time we've seen that was when they released more stuff for the World Tournament stuff. This is more particularly towards the Worldwide Down celebration, which means they're going to be dual Dokkan Fest, which makes sense, for a dual Dokkan Fest in the Worldwide Down celebration, it's usually extreme class and super class Dokkan Fest units, so it makes sense for them to do this. Um, People are saying it could also be Brawly from the second movie. Was it Brawly's Second Coming? But this doesn't seem like it. Also, it could factor in where people are saying that Tien could be coming in here. Yeah, a lot of people are speculating between Broly and Kid Goku. I got literally, if done correctly, if done correctly, we, it could be very good. I assume this will be very good in multiple ways. Now, this is just the first hint. We're going to be getting more hints later on, especially as we're getting closer to the campaign. Right now, this is just the first of them. Next, I do want to talk about this down here. These are the VJUMP scats that just got released today, and there's not a lot of brand new information other than the stuff on the bottom, which is what are we talking about here? How am I gonna do this? I guess this works. So I was on the top. I did want. Okay, let me pull this up actually because it already exists. This is in here. These was it the Grand Summer Dokkan Festival? Here it is. So the way this one actually works is you spend 100 stones, you get 20 characters, I believe. Yeah. The 19th character is the one of these characters, I think, and then the 20th character is a fully awakened Dokkan Festival character. Not SSR, TUR. And it goes from one of the following down here, I believe. It could be mistaken. No, wait. Oh no, this is just all the LRs that are existing on this banner, but it could be any of these, I believe. Any of these featured ones. Which, if you're summoning on this, I highly recommend not doing that, actually. You're probably thinking, wait, this seems to be pretty good. I personally don't think that's a good thing in here either. Um, so keep in mind, even though this is like 100 stones, I personally don't think it's worth it. It sounds enticing. It sounds amazing that you'll get an actual Dokkan Fest character that's fully awakened, and you'll waste less word not Dokkan awakening him, but considering the fact that there are, look, personally, even though these are more recent Dokkan Fest units, most of the characters here, other than characters of like them, Buhan, Vegito, are literally the best LRs, best Dokkan Fest you could probably get, in my opinion. That is all. Um, it's just not worth summoning, unfortunately. I really have to put that out there. Now, in terms of the stuff down here, though, this is where the fun stuff kicks in. Now, I'll talk about how stuff should work for the worldwide download celebration. So, in most part, the stuff they're talking about here is pretty self-explanatory. We do have like minor information. I'll just talk about this in much more detail in my way. So the banner you see on the left, or the stuff you see on the left right down here, it is going to be the Ticket Dual Dokkan Fest banner. The way that this works is you'll be getting something called Memorial Dragon Stones. And Memorial Dragon Stones are given to each player depending on the amount of stones that you spend. The amount of tickets, the amount of Memorial Dragon Stones you get depends on the amount of stones you spend. So every 50 Dragon Stones you actually spend, and this is actually true, for every 50 Dragon Stones used for summoning, for stamina restoration, which I don't think anyone should do, potential system stuff, box space, whatever you use Dragon Stones for, that gets counted towards the amount of Memorial Dragon Stones you will get during the year span before the actual calculations during this time. Now they'll probably change it in the future, but at this moment, that is basically how it works. Last year they did release 2 Dokkan Fest banners for this kind of thing. You'll be able to spend tickets on this, which will allow you to get multiple characters with chances of gaining actual Dokkan Fest. You'll also be able to exchange just Memorial Dragon Stones for tickets like that, or an actual Dokkan Fest character in the Baba shop. This year, they're actually doing something a little bit different. So the way that this will work here is if you have 50 of these tickets, the worldwide download celebration campaign tickets, you'll be able to actually do a 20 character multi-sum. Now you're probably thinking, shouldn't it be like 50 characters since it's 50 tickets? In this case, it won't be, because you're getting 20 SSRs. 10 of them are going to be Dokkan Fest characters. 10 of them are Dokkan Fest characters, which is really good, actually. From the most part, what I'm seeing here, the most latest Dokkan Fest unit, this is excluding Dokkan Fest LRs, unfortunately, so you won't be able to get something like, I don't know, the 3rd year anniversary LRs or the 4th year anniversary LRs. You won't be able to get those, unfortunately, not even the 5th year anniversary or 6th year. Anyways, you just won't be able to get those guys anymore, or even the previous ones. I think they'll, or even the Worldwide Down Celebration LRs, which should be coming back when the newest Worldwide Celebration LRs drop. We'll be seeing them anyways. But in this case, it's gonna go up to, I believe, Trunks. Let me see if I remember. It's just they're highlighting the April Dual Dokkan Fest units, which they're still actually pretty decent, by the way. We probably have to see the entire list and how they're actually going to break down the banner, because it is a dual Dokkan Fest. Because there's so many Dokkan Fest units in the game now, I got to split it up into 2 banners. Before it used to be 1 banner, which was easier for me, but right now it's just how it is. Right now it's just going to be broken down to 2 banners. With, like I said, Super Trunks being the most latest. Trunks is, yeah, in my opinion, he's okay. But 10 Dokkan Fest characters. That's a pretty freaking huge steal right there. Out of 20 characters, out of 20 SSRs, 10 of them, half of them are going to be Dokkan Fest. That's a steal, in my opinion. That's a steal for me, especially for new players that actually do want Dokkan Fest characters, and the chance to get actual old ones that will potentially super easy in the future. This is definitely worth it. In my opinion, I feel like this is worth the amount of time and stones you will need for whatever the banners will have, essentially. On this side, that's enough for this one right here. On this side is the new Peppy Gal's what you call it, stages that'll be coming out. What's it called again? I forget what it's called. there's going to be two new stages. I'm assuming it's going to fall around Bulma and Mai, I believe. Because I heard that Bulma and Mai don't have their own stages yet, so I'm assuming those are the last two before they actually complete it. And by the time you do complete the entire event, which I haven't done myself because I just only completed I think like one or two, you'll be able to get the title. It's cool. Usually they would release a free-to-play, release some info about the newest free-to-play unit, but it looks like they're not doing that, which I'm assuming they're keeping a secret because of these hints, and because of the global sync that's going to be coming, which they did also show. Not in here. They also did show. It was somewhere in here. It was somewhere in here. I literally just okay. Here it is. This is what I'm talking about right here. This is showing the schedules unifying up. So I think so far information's minimal, but it's good enough to talk about anyway. So let me know what you guys think of the VJUMP scans and the teaser. I definitely think that this World by Dawn celebration is gonna be interesting. I think it's gonna be Dragon Ball Saga, personally. But Brawly isn't also an open option. I really want a very good Brawly. I'll be honest with you. Please. We haven't had a good Brawly in a while. The last good Brawly, aka in Dokkan Fest Brawly, was not too bad. But I think people are gonna say this. He aged pretty fast. Hopefully the Brawly in the future that we possibly may or may not get for this celebration, but maybe later on. Definitely see it. Just let me know what you guys think. And as always, I will see you all in the next one.